Hello Eastern Region Hyundai dealers, and welcome to the July 15th edition of the Weekly Update. This week's video includes updates on parts, SureCritic, and a focus on customer retention. Month to date, every district is exceeding objective, equating to the region tracking at 117.92% of objective, with a 22.05% year-over-year increase in general parts. The story is not as grand for accessories, but the region is still in front of the objective at 101.81% and 21.41% ahead of July month-to-date 2017. We are confident this is a month we make up the 2.4% we are shy of our total year-to-date objective. Thanks to all for a great start this month. We continue to lead the nation in almost every measurable KPI in SureCritic, with the exception of the low score 3-day response rate and percent social actions. For the remainder of this month, we need to focus on recovery and get more than 90% of our dealers over 4.5. District EAA leads the region in rating with 4.79 and 100% of the dealers above 4.5. There's a three-way tie for survey completes percent with EA7, EA8, and EAB all at 22%. The top spot for recommend percent yes is EA1 with 98.2%. The area that requires our focus is low score 3-day response rate, as we only have 3 districts above 90%, with District EA2 at 93.1% leading the way. However, we cannot forget the rescore 14-day request rate, as we only have 3 dealers above 50%, with EAB at a solid 65.4%, and the efforts are paying off with a 23.1% concern resolution rate. Finally, percent social action taken is being dominated by New England's District EA1 and EA2 tied at 3%. We all appreciate your efforts and the pride you take in customer satisfaction. Do you remember this guy from last week? Well, that was me when I read Richard Truett's June 19, 2017 article from Fixed Ops Journal titled Why Customers Stray and What Your Dealership Service Department Can Do About It, recently shared by a DPSM with the service and parts managers in the district. Specifically, the statistics that dealers take 30% of the $99 billion in annual revenue while being competitive with independent shops on such things as oil changes and tire sales drives me crazy. I'm going to pause for a minute for you to review these quotes and think about what is your share of the $99 billion. The 30% dealer retention is consistent with the data we receive from Urban Science, which is available to you through Service Smarts Online. However, what happens over the ownership life cycle? Well, I can tell you in the first year of ownership for vehicles purchased in 2013, 14, and 15, the average of 2+ visits was 35.3%. Then in year 2, it drops to approximately 23.3%. And in year 3, it drops all the way down to 18%. If you are curious how you compare to the region in the life cycle metric, your DPSM has those reports to share. Depending on your outlook, this is either a problem or an opportunity. Mr. Truett also focused on the codependency between the sales and service departments as it relates to customer retention. He says nearly half of the customers surveyed said their service experience greatly influenced their likelihood of buying another car from the dealership. He went on to say 36% of the customers surveyed said their service experience somewhat influenced their likelihood of buying another car from the dealership. He added 53% of the customers that were introduced to the service department stated that was a factor when they decided where to take their vehicle for service. and customers that were introduced to the service department were 1.5 times more likely to return to the dealer for service. Hyundai Motor America believes that we have a number of programs available to help our dealers increase customer retention, including Hyundai Owner Experience Marketing, Hyundai Customer Reviews powered by SureCritic, Dealer Tire, Service Smarts Online, the Dealer Performance Management System, AutoNet TV, and IntelliCheck, just to name a few. With the launch of the all-new Hyundai Owner Portal, I would like to focus on BlueLink. BlueLink, which is complimentary for the first 3 years, provides a full complement of benefits. But for this purpose, we will focus on the monthly vehicle health report and maintenance alerts. Are you leveraging the opportunity of the monthly vehicle health report that all of our BlueLink customers receive each month? Could we draw our customers' attention to this resource during write-up by completing a quick review of their most recent report available on WebDCS? Are we reminding our customers of the convenience of scheduling an appointment right from their MVHR? Historically, you have done a good job of responding to DTC and maintenance alerts, averaging in the high 80% for both categories. Recently, our national office has provided reports to identify the total ROs and percent ROs of actioned alerts produced within 14 days of the alert. We actually perform well in the DTC category at 44% year to date, but we are only at 12% for maintenance alerts. Your DPSMs have individual reports for your dealers, so I would encourage you to review your historical performance and make process adjustments as needed to increase your maintenance lead conversion. BlueLink affords us the competitive advantage over the IRFs to establish and develop relationships with our customers during the first 3 years of ownership. The URL to the full article referenced in this update can be found in the description box below the video. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. As always, feedback and suggestions are encouraged.